Hey, good morning, Marco. This is Braden from Pacific Toyota here in Cairns, mate. Just doing a quick virtual tour for you on our 2017 Toyota Hilux SR, sitting here in front of me with only 62,000 Ks, mate. Absolute glamour. Just thought I'd give yourself a better look through the entire car, the service history, any little marks I can find. Obviously, just all the stuff you can't really see from the photos online. So look, I know you're down south, but it's an absolute piece of cake. We can have it down there in just a few days. Mate, obviously, just a bit of an idea who we are too. So we're Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. You can see our two-story showroom at the back there. We're lucky enough to have two massive big pre-owned yards up here. So I'm currently at 77 Mulgrave Road. We've got another one further up out of town at 251 Mulgrave Road, where we've got our Toyota and Lexus showrooms, as well as our parts and service drop-offs and whatnot as well. So look, mate, we're going to get stuck straight into it. I'm going to start from the very, very front here. I'm going to make my way around. We obviously got the genuine alloy bar on this one too, so it looks like a tiny little sort of scuff just up underneath that one, but they're bull bars. It's exactly what they're for. Looks like maybe just a little stone chip just there too. If anything like that is a concern for you, let me know, and I'm sure we can talk to management and possibly see if we can even get those touched up for you, but just let me know. So very tight as we come across the front here. We've got the LED parking lights in the bull bar. Super tight as we go across that bonnet there too. Sort of struggling to see any stone chips. Looks like, no, that's just come off with my finger. Had a bit of wet weather, so there's a little bit of dirt there. Apologies for that. Second, coming off with the finger. So I just take you across that windscreen there too, so no chips or cracks or anything like that. Very tidy. And down the guards here as well. So we also got the Bridgestone tyres on here, the big all-terrains on the black Sunragers there too. So stacks of tread left on those ones. Show up on the inside there as well. So a tiny little bit of dirt there, but otherwise very clean, mate. Not too bad at all. Just take you down the rest of this car here for you. Side car. Looks like a tiny little mark just there. I just saw it as I was coming down and there. So a couple of little sort of stone chips, but they're for guys. That's exactly what they're for. So again, you've got the side steps down the bottom there too. Show up on this one, on the inside there. So a little bit of wear just on the driver's side, normally where people sort of have their arms and watches and things like that. So a little bit of wear there, but not too bad. So very clean up underneath. So it looks like a little bit of scuffing just on the entry there. Just obviously this is the driver's side. It's the most high traffic area, just where people sort of drag their boots, jumping in and out. Pretty tidy on the inside there as well. Across the dash. And the rest of those seats. Just got the height adjustments there as well. So I'll show you that a bit more. I'll actually jump in there once we're finished. I'll jump in and start that up for you before we knock off. Take you through the rest of it. Obviously got the child locks through the back here too. A little bit of wear on the inside just there. Obviously from putting things in the cup holders. Same thing just on that main entry as well. Very clean, just like trying to show you as much as we possibly can on these guys. So you got the argument separator in the center there with the cup holders as well. Lift these up for you. So you obviously got the straps there underneath. That little strap does actually hook up to the headrest there as well. So you can actually pop it up there to stop that coming down. So at least if you want access to these in here, if you want to put anything bigger like fridges and that sort of thing to store them in without damaging the seats, you can do that too. Close that one up. Just want to show you through the back of the tray there as well. So a little bit of wear through the tray, obviously on the top of the ladder racks up there, where the pins are. And same with the inside of the tray, a little bit of wear, but it's exactly what they're for and designed for. But like I said, just want to try and give you a bit better view than what you can see from those photos. And again, so there's Bridgestone tyres the whole way around. Stacks of tread left on there. Underneath there as well. Pretty good across that chassis. A little bit of red dirt, but nothing too bad. So this one was originally owned up in Weeper and serviced up there too, so that's obviously where that red dirt's from. Was a government car up there, so literally just used as a housing commission, so literally just for driving around to houses and that sort of thing. So that's why hence the very low mileage and very, very well looked after. So I'll just show on that pin as well, up on there. Come around the rest of it. Obviously got the tow bar in the back there for you too. So man, you can see yourself, like it's very, very clean, that's for sure. Spare tyre under there as well, with stacks of tread left on there too, same Bridgestone tyres on there too, so you got the same the whole way around. Very clean on the inside of there. And that's just those handles, if that's just a little bit of surface sitting there. It's, as they go, and the rest of it is alloy. So if anything like that is a concern for you, let me know, and I'm sure we can possibly repair them or put a bit of paint across them or anything like that to help seal it. So not too bad at all. So just a couple of little sort of fingernail marks on the inside of the door handle there. And same thing, just those common wear and tears from people grabbing onto the handles and that. Same thing with just there. The rest very tidy as we come down. Same sort of scuffs just on that main entry. So I'll just lift this side up for you too. Show you up under there. Your jack. Tools will be on that side. So a little bit of spare one here. I always like these Toyota Hilux as well. So I throw like, you know, first aid kit, duct tape, all that sort of stuff under here. It's just a nice place to store them, so that way they're always in the car. You know where they are. But very clean through there. Oh, looks like a tiny little hairline one just there. Like I said, want to try and just find anything I possibly can for you, and a tiny little hairline one there. Just a bit of a gain, but not too bad at all. Very particular about the cars that we do get. Obviously, being a Toyota dealership, they've got to have really good service history. They've got to make it through our mechanics. We obviously guarantee, you know, no write-offs, no accidents, no major accidents, no, you know, flood damage, all that sort of thing as well. We just can't touch them. So, like I said, originally owned by the Queensland Department of Housing and that. I'll just skip to that service history, show you that. It's all in here. So, original one at 10,000 Ks, off at Weeper there, 2018. Second one, 17,000 Ks, 2018, all through the same place. 26,000 Ks, 2019. 42,000 Ks, 2020, again, it's all through the same place. That one here, because it's done such low Ks, the next service actually comes to this 60,000, which is 49,000 or 2021, because it's done such low Ks. Next one is 61,000 at September. So not due again till about probably 72,000 or this year as well. So really good service history there. It's exactly the sort of stuff we look for with all our cars. The rest of it, before I go around, just want to show you up on the roof as well. I'm not tall enough to see up there, but hopefully this does the job. Right up under there for you. Looks like a little scuff on the actual mirror itself. It might have just caught something once upon a time. Again, like I said, you've got those black sun rays the whole way around. So pretty much brand new tyres on these guys. Like I said, a little bit of red dirt in there, but not too bad at all. I'll take you around the rest. So we'll just go back around. We'll jump inside the front. So we've got two genuine keys with the central locking on both, and you've got the blank there as well. You obviously got the keys for the fuel there as well, so the whole works is all here, which is great. So we'll start that up, obviously being the auto. Okay, so I would have had electric brakes as well, so everything's all there ready to go for you by the look of it. A couple of rust proofing system, sorry, my apologies. Didn't even read it. So you got an electronic rust proofing system on this as well, which is just awesome. You pay quite a bit of money for those too. So I'm just going to pop that bonnet release there for you, because I will show you that once we jump out. Like I said, you've got the height adjustment here too. For short people like myself, you can crank that right up. Electric windows the whole way around. So we've got on the left side of the car, right side of the car, you just adjust that toggle as you need to. Electric windows the whole there as well. It's central locking, and your window locks there too. So I'm just going to jump in, because it's very hot outside. Position tool properly. So all your Bluetooth controls, everything's all up here for you. Currently got 62,897 kilometers as it sits right now, so no engine lights or dash lights or anything like that. Very tidy through there. Got a half a tank of fuel in there, which is even better. Like I said, Bluetooth controls are all here on the steering wheel. You can jump between your different stations, everything while you're driving. Cruise controls tucked away in the back. They haven't changed this for years. They keep it nice and simple, but it's reliable. So you turn it on and off with that, set and reset with that, and that's him. Being the SR, we do have the automatic headlights too, so it's currently set to auto. You drive in and out of car parks, nighttime, daytime, whatever, the headlights are going to do their thing and turn on and off as they need to. You want to do it all yourself, you got your parkers, headlights there. Otherwise your high beams and blinkers are still all in the normal places as well. Back on the other side, we've got the wipers on the left hand side there, all pretty standard. Very tidy across the top of the dash there too. Obviously got the tweeter speakers up there, 6-inch ones down the bottom and the back there too. All touchscreen display here, AM, FM radio, Bluetooth, AUX, the whole works. Press that apps button, it's going to bring us home. Press the home button, it's going to bring you to your main displays here, so you can jump straight into your phone, straight into the music, straight into the average fuels, all that sort of stuff from here as well. So very, very tidy through there. Obviously the automatic gearbox down here, we've got your eco mode and your power mode there too, so you can jump into those whenever you want. You've got eco there, power there. Eco is obviously driving around town the most fuel efficient way. Power mode's going to give you a stack of revs, really good for overtaking people, pulling out on highways, towing, all that sort of thing as well. Aircon controls are real nice and simple. Fan speed in the middle, temperature on the outside, and of course where you want it coming out of. You've got another bit of storage up there with a cool little spot, great little place to put your sandwiches and the like. As we come down, AUX, USB, the whole works is down there, traction control, and of course your rear diff lock there too. We've got the center, an accessory plug there, and heaps of little pad in there as well with a bit of grip tape for your phones and things like that. Cup holders in the middle, real handbrake there, another great spot for phones and all that sort of thing. Bit of storage in the center. Actual full driving side of things, so again, you've got the gearbox down here, so it's a two. We're currently in two-wheel drive, so if we were doing a bit of full driving, we chuck that into neutral, go across to H4, you're going to see that engage at the top. It'll flash a few times and then engage as the solid light. We're now in high 4, so we can do 80 k's, 100 k an hour, all the normal gearing, but on off-roading, so on loose roads, so gravels, dirt highways, any of that sort of stuff. You wouldn't drive around in bitumen for this one. So again, if you want to do the creepy crawly stuff, the creek crossings, all that sort of thing, push him in, go to low 4, and again, it's going to come up full low, traction control, everything's going to turn off there for you. So all electronic, you don't have to jump out of the car. If you ever find that they keep flashing and they won't engage, you simply put it into drive forward a couple meters, and it's all going to let that mechanical side catch up with the electric. So again, to go back, simply back in neutral, one stage at a time, go back to H4, let it all turn off, you'll hear it do it as well, and back to two-wheel drive as well. Absolute piece of cake, and that's all done. So really, really easy system, no jumping out, locking in hubs or any of that sort of stuff anymore. Absolute piece of cake. Got the solid handles up there, solid handles there, solid handles there, and in the back as well. So great for full driving and families. Adjustable seat belts there. We've got the mirrors up in the middle there, sunny holder up there, and no mirror on this side here. But again, still with the solid handles on both sides. Not a lot of cars give the drivers that solid handle, and I think they're a great thing, especially with wet side steps and slippery side steps and that sort of thing. So look, mate, what we're going to do, just going to jump out, pop that bonnet for you, give yourself under there before we finish this up. And around, see if we can do this one-handed. Beautiful. There you go. So extremely well maintained. Room over there for a second battery if you did want to chuck one in. We've obviously got the normal battery there. And like I said, it's all been checked over by our Toyota mechanics, so unreal service history. That's that little couple of second bus thing over there that's all inside. But very, very tidy, guys. That's that 2.8 litre turbo diesel. So Marco, look, that actually concludes our virtual tour, mate. Thanks for your inquiry. Can't wait to hear your feedback soon.